Alright, what's up YouTube? Noble Swamp here. I am back for another edition of my Bass Raider, Pelican Bass Raider modification. Got a new mod here. Just got it in today from Oklahoma, so I thought I'd share it with you. I've got my deck here, and as you can tell, my trolling motor is, I guess you would say, tiller steer. So it's hand controlled, and last spring I felt like that, man, when it was windy, I had my hands more on the trolling motor than I did my pole, I feel like. So to eliminate that issue, I had a buddy of mine, I'm like, hey man, what can I do? I don't want to buy a big bulky foot control trolling motor. You know, there's options out there. I think Motor Guide makes one for like $400 that will clamp to your boat, but I don't want to drop $400 on just a trolling motor like that. And the reviews are kind of sketchy as well. You had other options of extended handles, and I think it's called is it a Bulldog, little button that you can hook up to your trolling motor and keep it on, but the button, if you hit it with your foot, it cuts it on and off, but you still have to steer it. So I had a buddy of mine that found this item here on the internet, and I'd never really seen it before, and it's called a Troll King, and it's made by Canyon Lake Products. They're out of Oklahoma. So there's a guy there by the name of Mike Porter who really helped me out in answering a lot of my questions about, hey, how can I hook this thing up to my trolling motor with my front deck? Because what these things are is it is basically a pedal that you can hook to your trolling motor and go totally hands-free. And they're made for trolling motors like this, and really for fishing situations like I have, so you can become totally hands-free in your fishing. So I asked a lot of questions. We talked about the deck, and but these things were engineered or made just for this specific situation. So we talked and emailed back and forth, and so I decided to pull the trigger and purchase one of these things, and I'm really excited about it. It's really going to help me out. I'm going to have my hands more on my reel than trying to steer this thing. So came in this box today. He did 2-day shipping, came super fast, packaged super well as well. A lot of newspaper, so stuff doesn't move around, and I like that. I'm totally cool with that. First thing we've got is rod, and looks like the clamp that's going to clamp to the actual trolling motor itself. Alright, so we got a nice little green bag that comes with it. I don't know if that comes standard or if that was at random, but that's super nice there. So let's pull this thing out here. Eventually get it out there. So there you have it. Man, I don't know. I like this. This thing is cool. It seems well built. A lot of quality. Looks like it went into this. So I'll hold that up for you there. You can see Troll King there, Canyon Lake Products. So it's going to sit right there, more than likely, and hopefully all the angles here will match up, and we can make this thing work. Alright, so I got this thing crimped, plugged into the front there. I did raise this post up just a hair, and so, I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing here. One thing you need to make sure you do is your this rod clears this angle bracket here, and it's not hitting on the side. Well, it can go all the way over and then swing all the way back, go around. You can go in reverse now on the 5-speed right now, reverse, and come all the way down. And so you got, cut it on there. When you're just wanting to cruise for just a second, or you know, if you want to leave it on, I think that's the switch for that. So I won't really know all the tricks until I get it out on the lake. But so again, so I've got this cord that's hooked up here. I've got it that's going to hook up right there in the front of the boat. Now I've got my trolling motor. My trolling motor is now going to hook up here. I'm going to put these bolts on. I'm shaking. I am cold. I've been out here for about a good hour. So now it is not going to take you that long to install that, but I like to take my time with things and just make sure I get it right the first time and not screw something up. So that's where I'm at with that. I just want to make sure this works. I need to tape those down so that doesn't come out there. And hey man, let's get the battery. Wow. Get this thing hooked up and see what we can come up with. Make sure this thing's off. All right, it is off. Good. Just make sure all my connections are good more than anything. Love this battery box. Good purchase. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, I gotta cut it on, dummy. All right. Yeah. So I'm just barely pressing this button right here. As you can tell, pressing it. And that has engaged that. It's not gonna hit that, is it? No. So if I wanna flip this switch, that cuts it on and you're just cruising around the lake right there. So I'll flip that off, but I mean, you can just tell I'm barely pressing down on that and it's going. So that's, I like that. I like this thing. Good purchase, good purchase. Really gonna help me this fall. I mean, the spring. So the next thing I'll play around with is just making sure that this thing stays secure with these clamps. And I mean, it looks like it's gonna stay on there decent. I might can find me some better clamps, that's for sure. So clamp that thing down and hey man, looking good. So I don't even really know what else to say. So this is a Troll King Canyon Lake Products. I recommend buying one. Haven't tried it out on the lake yet, but next good day I get, I'm definitely gonna get out there and do that. What's up YouTube? So we're out here in the maiden voyage of the Troll King here. I got it hooked up and ready to go, so we're gonna check it out here, see how it works. Got the GoPro in the back, and you know, so far so good. I kind of used it a little bit so far, and like I told you, it's been a real game changer. So I'm currently moving. Use my foot. And then it cuts off. So you got the black button right there. I mean, you don't even have to press it that hard, and boom, it's gone. You just put your foot on it and it's ready to go. So yeah, I'm in love with this thing already, and I've only been out here 5 minutes. So it's a game changer. Y'all should check it out. Troll King Canyon Lake Products. So one other cool thing about this, it's got this switch, and you can put your trolling motor on whatever speed, flip the switch, and you know, you want to go across the lake continuously, like I'm about to do, and you know, that's pretty good. You can see as soon as I put the switch, it cuts off. Flip it back on. So I've got this clamped to my deck here. I've got my trolling motor hooked to here, alright, and I've got wires that come out and hooked to my little male plug there, where I've got a male plug hooked to it, and hooked into my little outlet there that goes to my battery in the back. So fancy GoPro setup, I know, but so yeah, man, this thing, I love it. This button is so sensitive, like you just barely put your foot on it, and it's amazing. So I'll show you if I can, this here and here detaches very easily. You just pull back on this and it pops out. I'm not gonna pull it out all the way. Same thing here. It's hard to see, but if you pull out there and pick up, it's detached. So you know, if I ever just want to use my tiller steer, I can't. I can. So, you know, and it's an easy hook back up to. Probably not easy one-handed, but look, so easy I can do it one-handed. So yeah, I recommend this thing, like, very much. So all right, I'm gonna keep fishing, man. About 45 today, early February. I don't know, don't expect the bites to be too much, but we shall see. Maybe they'll turn on here in a few weeks, but it looks like the rig is ready. So I know I'm ready. I'm ready to catch some fish. I'm ready to eat some fish. I'm out of fish. Well, hope y'all enjoyed my video here. Like I said, Troll King, way to go, man. CanyonLakeProducts.com. Give them a visit. 120 bucks. It's worth every penny to me. You know, I had no issues, 0 complaints today with this thing. I'm about to go load up. I can barely feel my fingers. So appreciate y'all watching. Leave me some comments with some ideas of other stuff that I can do to my Pelican.